Yeah,
Leno
Sumerians.
donated
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah, they exist.
Every single war is a theater to destroy the real history. To destroy the buildings built by the previous humans. We don't know how to build these cathedrals anymore with all the tech we have. And they tell us they built them with donkeys 600 years.
Yeah. No, dude, you know that everyone you went to school with, everyone you go to work with, everyone in your family believes Egyptians had less technology than Aiden Ross. That's how stupid mankind is. They can't even make a pyramid today, but they had less tools than us. How the f did they make the pyramid, you read? Like, they had acoustic technology. They had floating magnetic... Bro. They even preserved teeth better. They had hair at 70 years old. They had better bodies. They were taller. It's like such shit when people think evolution, we're the best we've ever been. You're fat, broke, bald, and dying. How are you better than the Egyptians? You're fat, balding, and ugly. Okay? How the fuck are you? How do you have better technology than them? Are you stupid because of an iPhone? And you have random anxiety and depression that humans never had before. Like in ancient times, there's no such thing as that. You just have a conversation, bro. And people are like, well, aren't we the most intelligent? Yeah, because we replaced clairvoyance for intelligent. Clairvoyance is psychic ability to understand each other. They didn't talk as much. Now, your parents yap into a divorce. Whoa, that's really intelligent. 70% divorce rate is really intelligent. Bro, you stupid, man. Like, clearly the beginning of history had all the good technology. Now we have garbage. That's why you guys eat healthy and still are constipated. Right? You think the Egyptians were constipated, bro? You think they had GMOs in their food and shit? That's why you guys drink water all day and you're still thirsty. You drink water all day and your piss is still not clear. You're not healthy, bro. You just think you are because you drank a lot of water. Like, you're still dehydrated. You can't do it, bro. You still have a sodium problem. You have so many issues that you can't solve, and you think you solved them, but usually you solve them for other problems with other medications, and it's like, you're so stupid, bro. Like, a lot of you guys think,
Slumdog donated $5. So you're taking the Anunnaki pill?
No, never. The history goes like this. Sumeria, Atlantis falls. Plato talked about this, right? Then it's Egypt. Egypt has good kings for spiritual practices. Then they fall into the most perverted. And then Babylon. And then you have Greco-Roman and Christianity next. That's the history according to all occultists worth their salt. And they say that Atlanteans, so basically here's how our bodies are formed. This is not correct, but I'll just give you an example. Your skeletal system is formed by, let's say, the moon. Saturn controls just the blood vessels. So at one point you were just blood vessels developing through the evolutionary track. So evolution's different. Humans didn't come from apes. Apes came after humans. This is what occultists talk about, even Blavatsky. Humans came first, and apes are the humans that evolved in the wrong direction. So she says evolution's just backwards. It's real, but it's backwards. It's not from ape to man, man to ape. Also, the sphinx. Sphinx? Does anyone know what the sphinx means? I read a shit ton of books, and the meaning is actually too hard for you guys to understand. Because if I say it, you're going to actually be blown away. Do you guys know what the Sphinx is, or why even in ancient Mesopotamia they had figures like this, half animal, half man? It's not the animals. I'm kidding. Egyptians were black. No, I don't care about that shit. Okay, basically from all the books I've read, they go into heavy detail of how the Sphinx is reminding man that they evolved from an animal state, consciousness, to the next level. So they're going up in the spiritual evolutionary pyramid, and that human intellect, I swear to God, Steiner says this, came from the horse. So when man came out of horse, there's certain animals, eagle, lion, there's certain symbols. Wild.
Slumdog donated $5. It was lion for the constellation Leo, then it go changed after a great reset.
Yeah, so basically they're saying the humans who had the worst karma, they are born, and I don't want to talk about like mentally ill men, because you can go that way with this, I think. But basically humans with the worst karma cycles would reincarnate as chimpanzees in a group soul. So basically a tiger doesn't have one, a tiger cannot know I. It doesn't look in the mirror and know I. A tiger has a group soul. So all tigers are one soul. And basically that's like a trap. That's a reincarnation trap. And very abused, you know, like animals get very abused there. So, yeah. Basically the Egyptians were talking about how the animal nature evolved. So it started off as minerals, then plants and vegetation, then animals, which animals is ruled by the moon, right? Whereas vegetation was the sun. That they talk about there's vegetative souls in the solar gate through the sun. And I'm like, what the fucking a plant soul? What the But apparently plants have souls. They're just less developed souls. And so do like rocks and minerals. And before the rocks and minerals will be the gaseous swirlies in the atmosphere who are still invisible. They haven't materialized into they say the lowest level, but it's really the newest level is materialism, this material body and stuff. And that everything, even this iPhone is moving, it's vibrating, it's a frequency, so it's sound, but it's crystallized. And what crystallizes it is certain cosmic alignments. So let's just go to Rudolph Steiner's work. This is like Rudolph Steiner. This is interesting stuff. And Rudolph Steiner says, old Saturn, the sun, and the moon were one. They were all one. So the moon, the sun, and Saturn split into three. But they used to be a super, you got to think of a snow globe, the flat earth geocentric model, right? But yeah, and I'm pretty sure Saturn was, was it, man? Oh my God, dude, this all January, and it's like so hazy for me, right? Because Steiner's the hardest to take notes on. His work is like, none of my students even do Steiner. They're like, this is too Rosicrucian for me, bro. Like, it's obviously the highest intellects can do, because he does a 12-hour presentation, or one audiobook is 12 hours, and it's slow. It's not like Manny P. Hall. It's really, here, I'll show you. Let's see, Rudolph Steiner picture. Hold on. I think he's a 7 life path, right? Rudolph Steiner. Let's try picture. No, diagram. Yeah. So, spirit body, life body, spirit self. He talks about all this in great detail. Consciousness, soul, intellectual soul, soul body, sentient body, life body, a physical body, and they're all, each development of the soul is a different planet. Yeah. And he even says humans are so material based that if they want wings to fly, they build it like an airplane. right? But in the olden days, everyone would just believe they have wings. And if the whole world believes it, the matrix changes, and then humans then can fly, or they used to be giants. Or one thing that's interesting is, do you guys know that conspiracy that mountains are trees? I love that conspiracy more than everything. And this genius, 007 Light Path and Mystic, he literally says mountains are trees. Like that, the conspiracy comes from this guy. But it's kind of made a little ridiculous now. Yeah, so it's like gnosis, logicism, voluntarism, empiricism, mysticism, transcendentalism, occultism. Yeah, this shit's really tough though. Like, yeah. All I know is if I repackage this for a big fat YouTube video, I can easily get like 10 million hits.
Who? John Zherka.
Oh, John Zherka. I know who he is. The viral. He goes viral.
All the users listen. Go watch John Zherka instead.
Jesus Christ, this guy, man.